Hi guys, it's Rika here, and today we'll talk about Buffbunny. And I thought it would be fun to also let you watch me open up my packages, because I always get very excited for packages in general, but for Buffbunny packages especially. So I waited all day to be able to open these packages, so you could see my initial reactions to the pieces, I guess. And yeah, I'm very excited. It's also a little dark outside, which is why you can see a little more shadows behind me today, because I didn't film this during super bright daytime. It's still light outside because this is Sweden in June. So, but yes, so I'm very excited to open these packages, and I hope you find joy in watching me get excited about the pieces, hopefully. And then of course I will also try them on. So this is from the new Under the Sea collection launch, where I actually did splurge a little and bought, a good amount of stuff. And yeah, we'll see if if it's great, if the colors are what they were supposed to be, if they're, and if it's worth it, and if it's nice. And I mean, I know I've previously talked about import fees and whatever, but I think Buffbunny is always worth it. And usually, since they have a deal with UPS, at least here in Sweden, I never pay too much import fees, or too many import fees, so that's actually quite nice. But yes, let's see what's in my packages. So I have two packages. One of them is a little smaller because that's what I got in the same time, that I have my helper shopper get for me, because that was slow. So maybe we start with the small package, and then we can get into the big one. Yeah, let's just, oh my god. Just rip this open. So let's see what have we got here. Oh, this is the nice sticker, the new one. So they have a different sticker for each collection that they do. And I always like getting them. I have a whole collection of them now. So that's always nice. And where do I start? So yeah, I have 4 pieces in here. And let me see, what is it? So we have 2 Revolution Sports Bras, because I got a lot of these. I also have more in the other ones, so I'll wait for them to talk about them for that. Also, I don't know if you've never ordered from them, you have never seen this, but there's always a card coming as well. There's some nice words on it. So yeah, let's just look at the first few pieces here. So I got the Limitless Legging in the reflection print teal, as you can see here. And this time, so I got the Limitless Leggings before, and I always got them in a size small, but this time I went with a size medium, and I can tell you why. So this is this printed leggings that has this fun water print. So at first when I saw this, I was not sure what to think. I was like, nah, it's not my thing, but then it grew on me, definitely. And so these are the leggings that have pockets here on the side, and have no front seam this time around, and some curved glued seams in the back. It's really hard to see with the print now. And just a very simple Buffbunny logo here. If you look close enough, you can see it. And yeah, so this has this reflection print, and this is the color teal. So this reflection print also comes in pink and aqua, so lighter blue. And why I got this in a medium this time was because so these are always printed on white, so they do stretch out and then they show a little wider. And since my butt is a bit bigger, like if I wear the small, it's compressive, but I like that compressive fit, but then I don't like it when you can see that, parts of the leggings are kind of more white. It doesn't turn sheer, it's just turns more white than the others, like if you're standing and it still looks like it's kind of stretched out. So this is why I got these in a medium this time. And yes, I can, because I know I always say this one I always say to size, if you're in between 2 sizes, depending on how you want your fit. So if you want it more compressive, or you size down to the small, or I would size down to the small, and if I would like it a little more loose, I would size up to the medium. So I think this is the first time I got a medium with these, so we'll see how they fit. And yeah, let's just look at that. All right, so here we have the Limitless Legging in the reflection print teal. It's a little darker than the aqua. We have the pockets here. They're super deep. Your phone will fit in there because I showed you before with a different Limitless Legging. This time no front seam, and I I think I'm glad I actually got the medium in these this time because they feel a little tighter than my other Limitless legging in the small. Or at least I don't think they feel a little tight, they just feel the same tight, kind of. And like I said, I sized up because of the print, since it is print on white, and you can definitely see the color difference between the waistband here and my butt, stretching it out to the maximum. But of course, if you have a smaller butt, it's not going to be that big of a problem. But yeah, it fits really good for the fact that this is the medium now. So I don't know if they're tighter or if there were slight changes because they also took the front seam away, if that changed anything for them. But that's what I can tell you. It's just, for me now, I think I will, like if the next ones are going to be the same, I will probably size up to the medium and not down to the small. Yeah, I really like the print also in combination with like just the white sports bra. It looks really good, I think. Otherwise they're the same, that you have this performance material, so it's not brushed or anything, but it's still like soft and sleek. This time you have curved glute seams. And like I said, if I stretch it out even more, you can, it just turns white. It's not see-through or anything, it just turns white because it is kind of printed on white, as you might see here. So yeah, that's the only thing. I don't know anything else to say about like 7/8 length as per usual for most things for me. And yeah, these are just great for like if it's warm, you're sweating a lot, you do high performance stuff. Yeah, and if you like loud prints, I guess this time, because I think this print you need to like it. But also, like I said, I was a bit skeptical at first, but now that I have it on, I'm like I really like it. So I do not regret getting it at all. And like I said, in combination with like white, or you could probably even wear like the teal color sports bra with it. I think it just makes for a great combination. Alright, next up, I got the Jasmine Jogger in H2O Blue. So this is one of Buffbunny's signature joggers, and I've never gotten these before because they haven't done them in a long time. So when I started buying Buffbunny, they didn't have them new, and this is like this really nice blue color. It's like such a bright blue, and I love these kind of blues. And so they're like more of a fitted jogger, which is also why I got a medium, because I still like them a little looser. And they're supposedly very high-waisted, and then they have some nice zipper pockets here, and then like on both sides basically in the front. So it's very nice. I always like when they have zipper pockets, because then at least I know my stuff is secure and it's not going to fall out. Some nice drawstrings, always good to have. And then there's back to like the seam detail here to kind of accentuate your butt a little. And then also some seams here down at the leg. Oh, hold on. Like this, which are probably also better seen on. And then a small cuff here at the bottom. And they do feel like nice and, you know, thick, but also like not super thick, but still like nice and just good material basically. Like it feels good and solid. And like I said, I like this color a lot. I was like, oh, this is a beautiful color, and you know, I just needed the joggers in it. So let's see if I like them on as well. So here are the Jasmine joggers in this beautiful vibrant H2O blue. They do have this drawstring on the outside, and I got them in medium, so I have a lot of space here still, and also a lot of space in the crotch area and everywhere. So I mean, they're still kind of a tight fit jogger, but I could have definitely gone for a small if I wanted an even more tighter fit. So yeah, you can definitely size down or stay with your normal size if you prefer the tight fit, and if you want them a little bigger, just size up 1 or 2 sizes. They do have 2 zipper pockets here, so your stuff is safe and secure. And the zippers are very small. Like I don't know if you can see it, but they're like super like filigrane, and like really do not like bulge out at all. And then you have a lot of seaming details. So we first up have like one seam going down all the way. We have like a cuff here at the bottom, and they're actually full length on me. Like I can pull them even a little lower, so they're pretty long. And then we have this seaming detail here, trying to accentuate the glutes a little bit, you know. And then also we have some seams here down at the thigh. So you have one seam going across here, and then you have one going across here at the knee, which I thought at first was going to be a bit uncomfortable, but actually now that I'm wearing it, I do not feel it. So, but just to be aware, like if you don't like too many seams, there is some seaming going on around the knee. Yeah, you can see the pockets a little bit, I think, here, but like I don't care too much, because I mean, I prefer, like I like to have the pockets, right? So I don't mind if you can see them or not. And yeah, they're super soft and super stretchy, like I said. And they're also very nice and high-waisted, so my belly button is around here, and I could pull them even higher if I wanted to, you know, but yeah, so that's very nice, very cozy, very comfy. I think a bit warm for summer right now, but otherwise definitely a good staple piece to have. Alright, next up, I'm just gonna open the other packages. Like I said, I still have 2 Revolution bras lying here, but I'll have more of these in the other package because I couldn't get enough colors. So I'll be talking about them when we get the other colors as well. So let's rip the big one open. Oh my god. No, come on. Alright, I think did I not get it? Where's, oh here, okay. See, confused. Alright, and, ooh. Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a lot of color coming out of that. So we have some super bright yellow, more super bright yellow, and then some white. Okay, that's not all the colors, right? What is this? Okay, we'll see. Some fun stitching happening. More blue, and oh, like some nude as well. So let me just quickly see what we'll start with. I will, I think, go with the bottoms, yes, and then we can do all the tops. So yes, sorry for being so confusing this time, but like I said, I hope you enjoy like the unboxing experience with me. So why don't we continue on with some fun, more blue leggings. So I think I talked about these in my last favorites video, because these are different. I didn't have them before. Oh, they look very tiny. Like, do you see this waist? It's like, it doesn't, I don't, okay. I mean, they're very stretchy, so I do hope they fit. Because these are like, they have the back of the Legacy leggings with this beautiful, like, detailing here in the back, which is why I knew I had to have these. And then they have this crisscross front. And they are supposedly, or they looked at on other people, like super high-waisted, because I didn't like this crisscross on me very much in other brands. Like Alpha did it before and it was just too low. So I really hope this works out well. Yes, so, because if it does, that would be beautiful. But yeah, like I said, I mean, this is what kind of bought me on it. Like, so beautiful. And then this is, so like I said, I don't know if I said it already. These are the Siren Leggings, because the Under the Sea theme, you know, also in H2O blue. And I think they sold out pretty quickly, but they usually restock stuff that's super popular, and you can always get like restock notifications. But yeah, you can, I hope we can see when I try them on why they're so popular. And they're also in their energy fabric, so they're like brushed and soft, but also like super thin and lightweight. And like I said, I mean, it just looks very tiny, if you can see that, you know, against my, like, this is my waist, like, how's this going? But we'll see, right? Like, this is, like I said, it's stretchy, so. And I mean, it's supposed to sit at the smallest part of your body, right? So, let's see if I can get them on. Alright, here we have the Siren Leggings with a nice crisscross waist. And, also in the H2O blue, and I was super skeptical at first when I saw the crisscross waist, because, you know, we have the butt detail that I like from the Legacy leggings, but then this, and I've had like crisscross waist leggings from other brands before, and I was like, I didn't like them that much, because you know, they were kind of here in terms of waist, and then they kept rolling down and just kept sliding down because they weren't sitting perfectly properly. But these ones, I mean, you saw how tiny they were, and yes, I got them on. So they're really like hugging in the waist here. It like gives you a lot of like snatching, and they're so high-waisted. So my belly button is kind of right here right now, and I could probably get them a little higher still. So when they do roll a little, which they do, because I tried them for a workout, and then they kind of roll like this, which is not so bad, you know. You just kind of come a little lower like this, and then you still don't see the belly button, and it just sits tight, and it's like, so when I do like this, for example, you can see this is now rolling, and yeah, so it's not that bad, and it just really sits super well, and I feel snatched in. It kind of gives me a really, really nice waist line here, and it just looks great. And yeah, of course, about the butt detail, I don't even need to talk about it because I love it so much. So this is also great. It's like a 7/8 length here on me, which is fine for me. It's super, super soft and super stretchy. So this is the energy fabric, I believe. And but you can also see, so I paired it with the Nuber fabric H2O blue color, and it's the exact same color, so you don't even see the difference there. And if I compare these together, it's like this is maybe a little more soft, but also a little more compressive compared to this. So yeah, it really depends on what you want. I also always feel like the energy fabric leggings are a little thinner, so you could see cellulite a little more, but yeah. The only thing I think I would prefer a little different, I don't know, it's like you don't get a lot of like tummy compression here, so kind of, and especially with the double layer of fabric here, I feel like it adds a little extra bulge. But I don't know if it's just me looking down and being like, oof, I can see a tiny, you know, or if it's or if you can see it, like it's just. But I mean, these leggings are just perfect and amazing, and I probably should have gotten them in way more colors than this. But you know, I had to try first with a crisscross waist. Yes. Alright, next up I want to talk about a super fun piece. Or at least I think it's super fun. I know there's some people had like mixed opinions. So this is the Loch Ness Leggings. In like black or onyx, what they call their black, and multi-color stitching. Because we have like all these stitching details in like pink and like this tiki yellow that they had, and like also the curved glute seams here. And then the only thing I was a bit confused about was like why the kind of waistband stopped here or the seam here in the beginning, like stopped there in the middle. So you'll see how I like that when I try them on. And because the thing is, so it has the waistband, right? So when you look at the inside, it has the stitched in, maybe I should just, so it has the stitched in waistband here, it's stitched, and then in the front where there's no stitching, it is kind of loose, if you see what I mean. So maybe you'll be able to see that if it's not folded properly when you try them on. So this is also the energy fabric, like the Siren legging. So it's super thin, you do see a lot of stuff through, so it's not cellulite proof or anything. And maybe in the dark colors it will be fine, but usually in the lighter colors it's not very cellulite proof. Which is, like I said, I think I said that before, I do not mind because everyone has cellulite, or most people do, and it's natural and it's not a problem. But yeah, maybe you'll be able to see that waistband then a bit. But we'll see. I still really like the contouring, especially like I think in the back on the butt is going to be super, super flattering. So yeah, I was kind of excited. And also because I don't wear black leggings very often because I like the colors. But then this is like a super special like touch on a black legging, right? So, and you can wear them basically with this pink bra or with the yellow. So I didn't get the pink as a bra, but I did get yellow. Yeah. Let's see how they fit. Sure, alright? Like, why am I saying sure? Also, what I didn't say, I got these in a small as the Siren legging because of the energy fabric is super stretchy, at least in my previous experience. So previously I got like the Live leggings, which was the first one I think that they did in the energy fabric. I got them in a small, in a medium, and they're kind of too big on me because the fabric is so stretchy. So I got a small in the energy fabric pieces. But yeah, let's see how they fit. Alright, next up we have the Loch Ness leggings. So this is the onyx and multicolor stitching, because otherwise you can't see the stitching as well. So we have pink stitching and we have yellow stitching here. And then this weird waistband situation, which I think I talked about before, where you have like this kind of bit of fabric not kind of sewn down because the waistband stitching ends here. So I mean, it's nice you don't have a stitching here, but it kind of makes me feel like a little less secure. I also don't like with these, for example, in contrast to the other leggings, like I feel like this is very loose and like it kind of bulges, gets lower when I squat or when I move. So I feel like these are not, like either not high-waisted enough or they're just not tapered enough or something. So I wore them for a workout yesterday, and I mean it was fine, they didn't slide down or anything, but still, like I felt like it kind of moved down a little in the back, and definitely you could see this, like because it's not stitched down, you could see this kind of coming out a little, and then you get like a little more fabric coming up here. So yeah, I think it would have been a little better if they had put another stitch here. Even though I do understand like the silhouette they were trying to give here, but like still would have been nicer. They could have also just used some black stitching, or you know, then it wouldn't have been so obvious. But yeah, otherwise like the detailing is really nice, I think. So you have like this pink stitching coming in here, the bottom to kind of give you like a little accentuation here at the side, and then at the bottom we also have yellow stitching again, and they're a little shorter than 7/8 maybe, but kind of 7/8. And then you have this nice glute contouring here, which I think some people said looks kind of like you're wearing a G-string, but I think it still looks really nice. Like I like it. It's probably like a question of taste. And I mean they're so stretchy as well, so I was a bit afraid of like the seams because they also kind of come across your knee here. And so I did two classes yesterday, and I did a spinning class as well, and I could definitely feel it a little, but it was not to that point where I was like, well, this is super annoying, or this is terrible and it hurts or something. It's just like it is there, and if you don't like this restriction of like having seams somewhere, then maybe this is not the right legging for you. Yeah, and I mean it pairs perfectly with the either a bra in this pink or with this yellow like I did now, which is I think my preferred combo, and also yeah, kind of makes the contouring pop a little more. Alright, and last but not least, in the bottom section, we have a more of a lifestyle piece, not an activewear piece. It is the Odyssey skirt. It's also very fitting because I just went on vacation in Malta, and there's also the Odyssey. Some parts happened around there. So this piece is super hard to show when you're. This looks very awkward, right? So I got the Odyssey skirt in black. It is a wrap skirt, which is why you have these parts, you know, and then you can just wrap them in front of you and, you know, look cute. And it has a slit, a very high slit, I believe. Where are you, slit? Well, I think, oh, here it is. I found it. I found the slit. It's here, believe me. Like I said, I'll just show it to you when it's on. But so this is more of like cottony feel fabric, and I mean they had like a white and a tan color or something like that, and the tan color, I don't know, I never think that they look super good on me, but then again I also got some new colors now. But the white looked so pretty, but then the white was kind of see-through, so more like just the bikini cover up, and I was like, no, I kind of want to wear this out and about, you know, just walking around in summer with like a cute crop top or something. So I really wanted this. The only thing that I know that people complained a little about was the elastic waistband. So basically when you get cheap leggings you also get elastic waistband. I'm not trying to say this is cheap, okay, but it's just people didn't like that much, but I think this one is a more high quality elastic waistband than the most you can see in like cheap leggings. So I wouldn't be too concerned about this. Also, people said it was a little tight, which is why I got this in a medium now. And because the wrap part of the skirt, you can also tie that yourself, right? So even if it's a little big on the waist, it might still like still fit perfectly fine. Otherwise, I also didn't want any cutting in or anything, because then if you wear crop tops and it's cutting in, it's like just bolting out, kind of, you know. So I was like, I just go with a medium, and then also the slit is not going to be as big, because I saw on some people it was pretty slitty. Let's just see this on, right? I'm so excited to try it on. Ah! Alright, next up we have the Odyssey skirt. So this is the wrap parts that were hard to show, you know, and then you have this big slit on the side here. And then you can wrap this like and tie it wherever you want. I'll tie it over here for now, but you can also put it in the middle. You can, you know, try to do it on the same side of the slit. And yeah, then we have this elastic waist, but I'm actually glad I sized up to a medium for this, because this, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like kind of cutting me in, but this is now, you know, tight. And I don't have any gaping at the waist or anything, and yeah, usually with my waist I am a small, so this is, yeah, but the skirt, here's the slit, it's kind of big, but I mean, for summer it's fun, and I've also tried walking around in it already. It's not like, it doesn't like move too much, so you don't have danger of actually like showing off your knickers or anything. Yeah, and this is basically with the wrap part, you kind of can also decide how big the slit kind of gets here. So if you tie it off a little more like this, or if you tie it a little lower, it will kind of affect that as well. Yeah, and I think it's just a great nice skirt. It's like a very cottony, like soft material, and also very light material, so I also would not recommend necessarily wearing like dark underwear under it and then like, you know, like bending too much, because like that might not be entirely like, you know, squat proof. Well, I mean, it's stupid to say that a skirt is squat proof or not, because you're not supposed to work out in it, right? But yeah, so this is the fun skirt. Also, it's hard to show that now, it kind of goes until like here for me with my foot, and I think it also pairs well with, like, for example, this sports bra, the Revolution sports bra, for example, as a top, or if you just wear a nice little crop top with it, you know, you'll have a great look. Alright, let's dive into the tops. Maybe let's start with the one bra that I got. So there was different bras in this launch. There was the Rosa bra, which is an old favorite that came back, which has a little more coverage, but it's also from the super soft Nuper fabric. And they also had it in shiny, which I do have. So maybe I'll include this later, because I do have two pieces that are part of this, also were part of this launch, but also launched before already, which is Black Shimmer, like the Black Shimmer Rebel leggings they call them now, and the Black Shimmer Rosa V2 sports bra. So I will include these later, but first we'll talk about the pieces I just got in the package now. And so yeah, I got 4 Rosa bras. Do you see all of them? I got it in Sandy Cheeks nude, like a super, I thought it looked super pretty nude color. I was really hoping this is not gonna match my skin color, but it didn't look like it. It was more like a cream latte kind of thing look. Especially now with my new tan, I think it would look quite cute. So I like this one. I usually never used to gravitate towards nudes, but recently I started to do that. So yeah. Then I got it in white, because white is always a great staple. As I talked before, as I said before as well, I love colorful stuff, so I always need like some, you know, some staple colors. So I got that, and then of course the H2O blue to match with my Siren Leggings, and I got a teak yellow to match with the Loch Ness leggings, like this super bright, like neon tennis ball yellow. So quickly about the Revolution Sports Bra, I reviewed this before, but it is a like, it has a square neckline, so it gives you like a nice cleavage and makes your boobs look good even if you have small boobs. And then you have this super pretty back, strappy back here with like a small ring in here, which you don't really feel, and it's in the Nuper fabric, so it's super soft, super brushed. It is more brushed and more soft than the Energy fabric, but a little more compressive. I wouldn't say super compressive, so I still like get their leggings and stuff also in a small in that fabric. but it is so soft and it's so great, and this bra is just amazing. So yeah, like I said, they also had the Rosa bra, which is a little more scoop necked and a little less strappy in the back. Has more coverage though if you need that. Maybe a little more support for bigger boobs. And then they had the Siren Sports Bra, which was new. And I just didn't like it as much. When I looked at it, I was just like, no, I just want to keep going with my Revolution Sports Bra, you know. So that's why I got it in 4 colors, yes. Yeah, I'll probably give you a clip of me trying on all the colors. But just, you know, making it quick. But yeah, here are all of them, all of the ones I got, because it's just one of my favorite sports bras, though. How could I say no, you know? Yes. Let's see it on. Alright, now we get to talk about the Revolution Sports Bra. I picked the white color for talking about it because usually with white you can see the cup heads through, but I do not see anything. So that's really, really amazing. And it's so soft again because it's the Nuper fabric. Now I kind of regret not getting any leggings in the fabric because it's, I mean I do have some, but still, like, it's so soft. Oh my god, like, you really need to feel it to believe it. And yeah, for me that's just one of the best sports bras ever because you have the square neckline, you have this beautiful detailing in the back here. There's the ring that I told you about in the middle, but you don't feel it. You don't feel the metal against your skin because the fabric is all around it anyway. And it just gives you great support. Like, there's nothing jiggling, nothing happening. You're not gonna fall out. It's long line, so you can just wear it like this without feeling super self-conscious. And yeah, it doesn't cut in anywhere. It's just a perfect bra, basically. And I believe I now have this in like 7 or 8 colors. I don't know. So yeah, believe me when I say this is an amazing bra. Alright, onto one top that I also got in 2 colors because I always like mesh tops. So this is what they call it, the crystal clear top, and I got that in white and in yellow, not in the black because I have a mesh pullover from Buffbunny in black. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get this in white and in yellow, and it's just like super like soft mesh. I don't know if you can see, but it's very nice. You can definitely see the sports bra through, but that's also the point of a mesh top. You know, if you don't want that, you should probably not get a mesh top. And it's kind of breathable. And the really, really nice thing is it actually has some thumb holes here. So that's really cool. It's kind of a crop top. Yes, and I just thought this looks good thrown over everything. And then, I mean, they had this in this tiki yellow color. So here, oops, paper leaf, please, thanks. So, I mean, look at it. Like, just look at that. Like, wow. I love this color. It just pops so much. And yeah, here also the same crystal, just the antique yellow, the crystal clear top. And yeah, I'm sure I'm just going to love this because it seems amazing. I'll probably pair it with the Loch Ness legging and the tiki yellow sports bra, the tiki yellow Revolution bra underneath. So yeah, let's just try this one on. Alright, let's talk about the crystal clear top, which I have in 2 colors. This tiki yellow and a white, which I will also just quickly show you after. And now I paired it with the tiki yellow sports bra, so the same color, and you can definitely see it through, and I think it would also really look cool if you had like the pink one underneath or like some other bright color. Would probably look really, really nice. They do have thumb holes, which is fun, and it's all mesh. So basically with thumb holes you just have double layer mesh. Here at the neck you also have a double layer, and then of course at the seams. And it's kind of an oversized, more boxy fit. The sleeves, of course, you don't have to put the thumbnails in. Your thumbnails, you don't have to put your thumbs in. And it's cropped, but it's not too cropped, so it kind of hits the top of my leggings right now here. And of course if I move you can, you know, see a little more. And yeah, you can also of course show off your sports bra underneath like this perfectly. I think this color would also look great paired with the blue like this, you know, probably perfect. Yes, it's all mesh. It is very fine mesh. And I also wore this for my workout yesterday, and I did not sweat too much in it, you know, so I actually did manage to keep it on the entire time, and I was sweating a lot, so I mean I was sweating a lot anyway, but not more because of this, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, super oversized. I definitely would not size up to get a more oversized fit. This is, you know, good, and yeah, if you like mesh tops, this is a great one. Alright, so here is the white crystal clear top. Now over the white sports bra you can definitely see the white through a little, but I don't mind, because I mean, why do you wear mesh tops? Because, or at least why do I wear mesh tops? Because sometimes I don't feel super comfortable like not just wearing a sports bra, and then I can just throw this over and be like, look, you can still see my sports bra here because it's so cute. Why would I want to hide this sports bra, you know? Or sometimes it's maybe just a tiny bit too cold. Or maybe just sometimes you like the look of it, so I also do like the look of it, and yeah, here you go. Alright, now I just threw the crystal clear top over the blue bra, and you can definitely see it through a little. That's so pretty. Alright, and last but not least, a top I would have never gravitated towards a while ago, but I absolutely love it. I think. Or I like the look of it. It's the 7 Seas top in Sandy Cheeks. So this color is not called Sandy Cheeks Nude, it's called Sandy Cheeks, but so this was the Sandy Cheeks Nude Sports Bra, and I do not see a color difference. I mean, maybe super slightly because it's different fabrics, but not really. And this is a long sleeve crop top. It has a zipper. So here you have the zipper detail, and you can kind of open it, and then you still have a clasp up top here that's holding things together that you can also unclasp, of course, if you can. I apparently can't. There we go. And so if you zip, you have to have the zipper in like this horizontal position, because otherwise if you put it down, it locks in place, so it's not going to open up anymore. So if you have big boobs and you kind of want to, you know, wear it a little more open, and your boobs would usually pop it open, this doesn't happen with this one, which is super, super handy. And they have this interesting like rubber silicone detail around the zipper, because apparently this is also made for like water sports, so you can wear this as a rash guard or stuff, or you can wear it into the water. And oh yeah, one super pretty detail is also the thumb holes. Like, look at this. So pretty with like this draping detail here, and it feels so soft and like, whew, I just want to wear it. It's yeah, kind of also looks like it's kind of getting a little smaller around the waist area, which is good. And yeah, I'm kind of very excited. I also got this in the small because it also feels super stretchy and super soft. So yes, I want to try that on too. I mean, of course I want to try everything on, and I'm doing it, right? And yes, I definitely I'm very excited about this one. So let's see that. Alright, onto the 7 Seas crop top. So I now have it paired with a skirt as well. It is decently cropped, but it's not like bad. Like if we wear it with something high-waisted, you just have a small portion of your skin showing. And then we have these beautiful thumb holes that I showed you before. And also like, so I have big arms, so usually that's where I sometimes have problems with like tight long sleeves, but I still feel like I have, it's because it's so stretchy, I still feel like I'm not like kind of, like, you know, nothing is like kind of squeezed off or anything. So I'm happy with having gotten the small even with my arms. And yeah. So then here we have the slit, and like I said, you can just, you know, decide to wear it like this maybe. Have a nice cute sports bra showing underneath, like here, now it's the same color. You can also open this up like this and just wear it a little more open. So there's so many possibilities of how you can wear this. Of course, you never have to use the thumb holes, for example, but I mean, I think that they just look so cute. And yeah, it feels super cozy. It's keeping me a little warm, you know, but it's also like, I feel like if I was to sweat in it, it would be super sweat wicking, which it should, because it's also water material, right? So yeah, but so many different ways to wear it. Also, I showed you the zipper, right? So I talked about it at least. This is kind of, if you put it down, it is really locked in. Like I can, whatever happens, nothing is, the zipper is not going to move. So if you decide to like basically wear it like this and you don't have a bra underneath, you know, nothing is gonna pop open accidentally. So that's also a great invention. Whoever invented these zippers, good job. But yeah, and it's, you have like the small like details here at the side to kind of taper it in a little, and it's just very, very basic in the bag, but very beautiful. Alright, as I mentioned before, there's two pieces that I didn't get this time, but are also relaunching basically in this Under the Sea launch. We have the Rebel leggings, I believe they call them now, in shimmer black. So you can see how they shimmer. So it kind of gives you like this wet look or like fall leather effect, and I love these kind of things, like everything that kind of shimmers and stuff is like my thing. So they now relaunched these with like a curved glute seam here in the back, as you can see, to give you that accentuation there. And you have a small logo there, and no front seam. So these are some front seamless leggings. And then they're like a 7/8 length, and previously, like last year, they launched with like a straight seam across the butt and like a little longer than they are now. So maybe these are like 25-inch inseam or something, which results in 7/8 for me. But yeah, they're so soft and stretchy, so definitely size down for these. At least that's what I think. Yeah, like I mean, look at how this shimmers. So yeah, also comes now in like a more nude color. Which I think they're called Shimmer Sand. But yeah, let's see these on. Alright, onto the shimmer leggings. So these have come out before, but then they had a straight seam across the butt, and now they have a curved glute seam. It's probably hard to see with the black. And yeah, they do shimmer a lot, and it's like kind of like you get this faux leather look. And I do have them in a small, and they're super stretchy, so I still have like a little space everywhere. They are a 7/8 length now, and they used to be longer as well. And yeah, no front seam, but very, very shiny. So I like to wear these just for like, you know, running errands, just going outside even. But you could also of course dress them up. So I think my favorite look was like this with like just a t-shirt and like jean jacket or something like that. Because it's super comfortable, and you still kind of look like you're dressed and you made an effort. But yeah, not much to say about these. The outside is a bit like, you know, you can definitely feel the shimmer things, like it's a bit rough, but on the inside it is still very soft. And they're also sweat wicking, so you can definitely work out in these. They're not just for like show or anything. Yeah. So these are the shimmer leggings. Okay, and to pair with the leggings, we also have this shimmer black bra. This is the Rosa V2 Sports Bra. So the only thing that's different, I believe, is the fabric, which is why they call it V2, because this is more of a performance-y fabric than a brush fabric. And yeah, it also shimmers just like the leggings. You have a little more coverage than with the Revolution Sports Bra. And this double strap situation. Yeah, you're tucked in, feels supportive, you know, it shimmers, so what else would you want? Of course, always removable cut pads. Then you have like a few seams here at the side, I don't know, it's hard to see maybe, here that kind of like come in here and here on the side to like also kind of push a little. And I mean, the strap detail is really, really nice and beautiful. Gives you also a nice open back situation a bit down here, where you don't have any straps. And yeah, you have a seam down here at the waistband, but then basically where it ends, there's no seam. It's just ends there. And it is yeah. This is the Rosa V2 Sports Bra. Let's see it on, shall we? Oops, like this. Alright, then we also have the bra, the Rosa V2. So it's the same shape as the Rosa bra, they just call it V2 because it's a different material. And like if you compare it to the Revolution bra, you don't have square neckline but just a normal scoop neckline. It's also a little higher, so you have more coverage in the front. And then you have like this double strap, and it's still like a very long line sports bra. And then you have the straps going over here across your lats, and then it's just a crisscross with the 2 straps in the back and a nice open back as well. So it is strappy, gives you a little more coverage, which is why I prefer the Revolution bra a little more, because I like, you know, to have this square neckline. But I also like this one. It's just the Revolution bra wins for me. If you need more coverage, then of course this will win for you, especially because they come in the same Nuber fabric as the Revolution bra with the solid colors. But yeah, still a great sports bra. It's also very stretchy, so I feel like I could have also sized down for more support. But yeah, I mean, this is like, it gives me complete support anyway, so yeah. Alright, let's just, you know, finish this off. So I just checked their website. There are still a few things available in a few selected sizes, but they also always do restocks. So if there is something you really like, you just get a click on the website and say, I want a restock notification, so that they know what pieces they should bring back. And even if they don't bring back the specific piece in the specific color, usually things that like are really customer favorites always come back, like in maybe in a different launch in a different color, like the Revolution Sports Bra or the Rosa Sports Bra always coming back, but in different colors, which is why I can expand my Revolution Sports Bra collection, you know. Yes, things I didn't get, for example, that I was thinking of getting were, for example, the flow shorts. So I got these in the previous Marble launch, and they're like just some nice flow shorts. Just I also don't wear these as often, so like I can't justify spending so much money on things sometimes, you know. I do have a little bit of sense of me sometimes, you know. But yeah, otherwise, like, all the colors in this launch were just like I mean, you know, if you look at it, like, just so beautiful. And like, I do not regret getting a single piece that I got now, so that is always great. I spent a lot of money on it this time, and like, usually the Buffbunny pieces just make me feel like really good, and they feel amazing. Like, sometimes you just really have to feel it with your hands to be able to believe how good this feels. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my first reactions when I, you know, unpack the pieces. I hope you can appreciate the fact that I had to wait hours to unpack this. Because usually the package comes, I rip it open, you know, basically rip it out of the UPS guy's hands, and I rip it open and just put things on, like, just in love. So yeah, waiting for a few hours until I could film the unpacking was a challenge for me, and I hope you can appreciate it. Otherwise, yeah, let's just hope this video didn't get too long again. And I just want to quickly also say thank you so much for all your support, and like, I didn't expect this channel to grow so fast. So I hope we can keep going like this. As always, if you have any suggestions, feel free to DM me, or just put them in the comments below if you have any feedback, whatever. Just let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!